look at you, putting on a show in front of your adoring fans while the dogs of this town are snatched up by monsters in the woods, hoping the humans will clean it all up for you. Damn. Maybe Gretchen should run for mayor. When are you finally going to do something meaningful for the hairier citizens of Scarlet Hollow? Now, Miss Gretchen, there's no need. Scraps never would have let those things prowl the woods for so long. Whoa. And yet you sit back, waiting for the humans to notice, and letting more innocent dogs suffer. You know, I almost lost my life to those things the other night, and my goodness, haven't you heard about poor Duke? Now, Gretchen, a lot of those were all dogs. It's fair of me to assume they simply went to the big farm upstate. Don't you dare talk to me about old dogs!
Wow, Gretchen is barking a lot. I think she doesn't like the mayor. I'm gonna say that.
You're damn right I don't. Scraps would have been out in the woods at the first sign of trouble, tearing out the throats of any creatures who dared threaten the dogs of Scarlet Hollow. Yet here he is, posing for the little rectangles like nothing is wrong in this town. Gretchen squirms in Stella's arms, straining to get at Mayor Jimmy. Hey, whoa, Gretchen, calm down, old girl. You're gonna pull a muscle. Mr. Franklin, I think now's a good time to dispose of this riffraff. Miss Richmond, I'm gonna have to ask you and your dog to step away from the mayor. I should have known better. These two have never been able to get along.
Karma, you've got to fill me in on their feud later. I've always been curious about why Gretchen gets so fussy near Mayor Jimmy. Stella walks off, still struggling to hold Gretchen as she shouts insults back at Jimmy.
Ingrate! Ne'er-do-well! You dog!
Sneaker is quick to follow. Follow them. Alright. It looks like everyone else is already talking to Oscar in the next room. Before you can catch up to your companions, you're intercepted by a nervous man with a cross around his neck. Is this the pastor we've heard so much about? The creepy pastor? He does have creepy background music.
Sounds like old Gretchen and the mayor may have some unresolved issues, wouldn't you say? I'm Pastor Daniel. I take it your comment? Everyone's been buzzing about you. I'm so sorry about your aunt, but I'm sure she's in a better place now.
I doubt Pelin's in a better place. It sounds like she was awful. Talk to animals. The mayor is a huckster and a fraud. The bastard cares more about tourism than the fate of the town. Oh, you must be the creepy pastor I've been hearing about. Yeah, I don't know if I want to be disrespecting this guy's religion right to his face like this, you know. Janie mentioned you this morning. Oh, look at that smile.
That woman is the light of my life. I'm so glad she's there to help your cousin through this rough patch.
The mayor is a huckster and a fraud. The bastard cares more about tourism than the fate of the town. The pastor goes quiet for a second, his face suddenly white as a sheet. The smile fades from his face as he stares at you intently, studying your expression. You too. He glances to either side before continuing. I thought I was the only one. He can talk to animals too? Please, come visit me at the church soon. Seems like we might have a lot to talk about. Oh my gosh! Like, okay. Is that why everyone thinks he's creepy? Does everyone think I'm creepy? I don't know. He hurries off, suddenly quiet and serious. Nothing to do now but catch up with your companions. Damn, okay. Go after them. You find them already talking to Oscar deeper into the library. Are you sure we can't just get it over with while the sun is up? I don't know if I can handle getting scared shitless in the dark 2 nights in a row. We all got a little creepy in us, that's true. It's good to be self-aware of these things, you know, and manage it, you know. We all want to be in the healthy range of creepy. I wish we could, especially since I'm not particularly excited about going back in there after the dark either. But I'm pretty sure it only comes out when the sun goes down. Yeah, there's no way I'm going in until that spirit is at full power. What? I want to be sure we get the best evidence possible. This could be my one real shot to get real proof of ghosts. I'm not gonna waste it just because I'm impatient. Y'all are gonna be the death of me. I just hope it's possible to get rid of this thing.
This is a pretty serious ghost infestation? Is that what you'd call something like this? I believe it's called a haunting. But ghost infestation also sounds good. I suppose we're the ghost hunters, so we can call it whatever we want. Anyway, I'll be bringing all the ghost hunting supplies anyone could ever need, so we should be set on preparations. The only thing you'll need to bring is an open mind. After last night, I don't think that's gonna be a problem.
We have the power of friendship on our side. I must say that.
Heck yeah, we do! If anime has taught me anything, it's that the power of friendship is unstoppable. That's a lovely sentiment. I'm sure Rosalina will at least be glad to know you all did your best to help her. Well, if we're not doing the hunt now, I guess we should head over to Reese's? Absolutely. Come on, Comet. Time to go bother our friend. I'm gonna get back to it. See you all tonight. Time to go.
Oh my god. Do you mind if I invite Tabitha ghost hunting? Invite Tabitha to go ghost hunting secretly.
So I finally met Pastor Daniel. It was only a matter of time until he tried to pull you aside about grief counseling. When my dad died, I had to ban him from the general store for a week. He wouldn't stop leaving these little pamphlets at the checkout. I don't know where he finds so many. I think they've figured it out by this point, so let's just, yeah. I think he comes off as a little weird because he shares my gift. Wait, you don't mean... Yeah, he corroborated some of the things the mayor told me. Okay. Assuming for a minute that both you and Pastor Daniel have the magical power of speaking to animals, I don't think that's enough to explain how weird the guy is. For instance, I like you, and I don't like the pasta. Is it pasta or pasta?
I don't know. Sorry, I'm not religious.
I wonder how many people out there share your gift. There's so many implications. I'm going to continue to pretend that Comet is just really good at reading animal body language. I don't think I can handle any more world-shattering revelations this week. So, about the mayor. Right. Is he gonna help us? What was he like?
He's corrupt. The dog cares more about tourist money than protecting the town. I like the cut of his jib. I'm not sure you can count on his support. You should vote for Scraps next election. That's who Gretchen supports.
Yeah. That's the Stray? Love that guy. He just seemed a little less mayoral than Jimmy. But if he's got Gretchen's support... I've always liked Scraps. Gretchen's got good taste. Do you mind if I invite Tabitha ghost hunting? Please don't. Oh my god, yes! Can you imagine how much fun that would be if she actually shows? Stella, come on. I know you think you have some sort of bond with her, but she's awful. She isn't even nice to you. You just haven't given her a chance. Maybe if she comes along tonight, the two of you will finally get along.
No. Lie. Okay, I won't invite her.
Okay, I won't invite her. You're lying, of course. As soon as you leave for Reese's, you're going to slyly pull out your phone and text your cousin an invite for the evening's main event. Great, thanks. What about inviting Avery? Oh, huh. Sure, I guess. The more the merrier, right? Maybe there'll be an extra voice of reason. We won't be much help to Oscar if we start jumping at our own shadows. Cool, I'll text them on the way over to Reese's. Head to Reese's. Alright, shall we head out? The three of you leave the library for an early dinner at Reese's. You once again find yourself in front of Reese's house. A cold hesitation grips you as the building looms over the hilltop. Though it's only early afternoon, it feels much later, the sun already sinking behind the tall mountains that surround Scarlet Hollow. We're a little early. What if Dr. Kelly yells at us? There's no such thing as early when you're hanging out with friends. That's just extra time you get to spend together. Okay, but what if she yells at us? Whoa. There's Reese. It's too late. The door swings open. Hey! Reese! Oh my god, dude, it's been ages. You must be Comet, right? I've heard a lot about you. Stella's been relentless about making sure I got all the Comet updates. My goodness gracious, there's something that smells terribly off about that boy. Get away from my Stella, you fiend! Whoa. Gretchen starts yelping at Reese, straining against Stella's grip as she tries to get between them. Are they here already? I knew you'd show up early, Stella, and you brought the dog. Great. Yeah, I thought she might cheer Reese up. I don't know what's gotten into her all of a sudden. The dog stays outside. But it's okay, Stella. We can let her chill in my van for a bit. I'll run the AC and leave her some treats. You know I always have some of those easy-chew dog jerkies stashed away. The gall! The gumption! This is a violation of my rights! But we go everywhere together. Do you want to come in or not? Nika nervously tugs Stella away toward her van. You keep her safe from that monster, Comet, you hear? Don't let a feather of harm fall on my darling Stella. Jeez. Well, what about you, Comet? Are you coming in? I trust dogs. Why doesn't Gretchen like you, Reese? No clue. She's always made a fuss around me. Reese doesn't do well with dogs. Now, come on in. Let's get this over with. Gosh. Like, something's up here, right? You know? What a way to welcome your son's friends over. Like, let's get this over with? Yeah. You follow Reese and Dr. Kelly inside. Stella and Kanika aren't far behind you. The house feels cold. Not only is there an odd chill in the air, but the building itself feels too sterile, uncomfortably tidy to the point where you're too nervous to touch anything. If it weren't for the aroma of store-bought dinner rolls baking in the oven and the unsettling artwork hanging on the walls, you'd be half convinced you'd wandered into a real estate showing. So how can I lend a hand? By sitting down at the table and not putting around in my kitchen. I made sure everything was done well in advance, so the only thing left are the rolls, which shouldn't be long. Then we can have a quick dinner and you can leave my house and go on about your business. But I was kind of hoping to see Reese's new art. We still have time now, right? You aren't seriously considering subjecting your friends to your disaster of a room, are you? See, I'm getting more and more red flags about this woman. You know, she's, I can imagine that caring full time for a sick loved one is probably really stressful, but she's, you know, it's like we've just met her and she's being quiet. Yeah, it's not that bad. You can still see the floor. Dr. Kelly raises a single questioning eyebrow. I don't mind a little mess. Yeah, I doubt it could be any worse than the way I keep my room. Yes, okay, fine, as long as you stay out of the kitchen. I don't care what you get up to. Cool, we just be downstairs. You won't even know we're here. You make your way towards the basement stairs. Hey. The basement is what you might expect out of a tortured artist who spends all his time confined to his studio. Discarded canvases line its edges, while trash and sketches leak out from their piles in the corners of the room, hiding the bare cement floor. Ghoulish faces coat the walls in paint, sneering out at their creator. Yeah, so it's not that bad. It's, you know, it's pretty typical for an art studio, right? Your mom is so scary. She can be a little intense, kinda overprotective, which I guess makes sense. Anyway, make yourselves comfortable. You'll have to forgive the mess. I've been distracted lately, haven't been cleaning much. Kanika's right, your mom is scary. I feel like she used to be less scary, but maybe I was just oblivious as a teen. Speak for yourself. It's possible she's gotten a bit of an edge lately. I think my condition has been stressing her out a lot. It used to be something she thought she could fix, but I think she's kind of accepted that it's just something we have to manage. But even if she is a little harsh, she means well. She's just looking out for me. Flirt? Whoa! Whoa. Not right in front of Kanika. I've made my choice this playthrough, but maybe another time. She's controlling. She's kind of hot. Whoa. Also not very appropriate to say. Is isolating you from your friends looking out for you? I don't think... Does she do that? She did turn us away yesterday. You came by yesterday? She didn't tell me. I was probably just asleep. She must have forgotten to mention it. I don't know if I would call that isolating. You know, it's fair. I've only been in town for 3 days. Maybe I can't be casting judgments, you know, because I don't know. Right? She didn't want to make me up. I don't think that's her being controlling or anything. Not to cast any doubt on that, but she did say I couldn't bring you any food. She knows that's how I show my friends how much I appreciate them. And she knows I can work around all kinds of allergies and intolerances. Not gonna lie, it felt weird. I don't know, my body is pretty particular when it comes to food. She just prefers to have full control over what I eat, so... okay, maybe that does sound controlling. But it's for a good reason. If I eat the wrong thing, it could really mess me up, so she has to regulate my food. So has Stella told you about everything that's happened the past couple of days? Every detail. I wish I could see some of it myself, but, you know. He gestures in futility toward the walls of the basement. Are you sure you can't just sneak out one of these nights? The doc isn't keeping me a prisoner here, Stella. I'm sick. You know that. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to. There's nothing to apologize for, and I appreciate the effort. Really, I do. There's just nothing you can really rescue me from. The die has already been cast. But we were talking about the past couple of days, weren't we? Do you have any thoughts on the ditchlings we've been seeing? Yeah, they've been coming up to my window at night. Ooh. Wait, really? Is that why you texted me that they looked like something out of your nightmares? Yeah, I thought I was hallucinating. I hadn't put it together that we might have been seeing the same thing until just now. I've been sketching them, actually. Tell me what you think. He pulls out a sketchbook from one of the piles in his room. Okay, that's exactly what I saw on my way home last night.